Okay, so for those who are interested or follow me or whatever, I was just going to give you an update on the camper thing. Remember, I was trying to do some refurbishment and I had water damage, right? So what's been done so far is you see the pieces of wood down here have been replaced. You see that one right by the door? You can see the writing on it. You can tell that's new. So just that piece, and then there's one piece right here in front of the stove. You can see that piece as well has been replaced. So these two pieces, actually it's funny, the one in front of the stove didn't even have any wood rot or anything in it. It was just that the insulation somehow had become thinner, and like when you press on it, it like went down a little bit. So we just fortified that a little bit and put a new piece of wood over it just in case. But the one by the door was definitely, you know, it was rotten, like really rotten wood. So that's been done. And then over here, I don't know if you can see that or not, but you see down on the ground where that was, looks like water damage. So what I did there is, the floor is not soft there, right? So it hasn't like, you know, gone all the way through the wood. So I sprayed some, it's like mold killer on it. It's also a mold cleaner. And, you know, cleaned it away. It was like black smut or something. You know, I got all of it off. That'll come off. What you see there is just discoloring. And then I used a sealant. I painted a thick sealant over a layer of thick sealant. So if it gets wet again, it will not be, you know, damaged by any moisture. I don't think it's going to get wet again because we did the roof, and on the roof we put down this there's this type of tape. I think it's called Eternabond, and it was $84 for a roll, by the way. So it was for 50 feet of 6-inch tape. But so we put that all around the edges of the trailer. As it turns out, the water was coming in. I should just show you. Okay, if we go up here, this is about the roof of the trailer. You see that tape right there? That's a tape called Eternabond. And we put that tape around the edges because what was happening is, you see right here where the screws are, all these little screw places were letting in water. And then we took some sealant, it's like a sealant type of thing, and put it on the edges just in case. So that's what's been done on the top. You can see it right there too. Yep. So that has stopped all further water from leaking in. And the thing about leaking is that you very often are not going to know it's leaking unless you check, of course. So all the water's been stopped from coming in. And then over here, you see this is the bathroom that had the worst damage. So we got up all that wood, and what you see right there is just insulation. So that's insulation, and you can see that's insulation too, but we just used a oscillating tool to get rid of the very top of the wood. So all that is insulation. I know it's discolored. What we're gonna do is put a piece of Luan, that's a very thin type of board, over top of that, and then we're gonna redo the entire, you know, put all new boarding over the entire camper to make it like one heavy like sheet, like make it one, you know, it won't be a mismatch of boards. It'll just be like, you know, a good sturdy board. And I bought 3/4 inch pressure treated wood that stops moisture from coming in. So that's what's been done so far. Maybe it doesn't look like much, but this has taken 2 weekends to get it all right. So what I'm doing right now is I'm coming in here and I'm fixing all these little holes in the wall. I got some putty and everything, so I'm fixing all those, and there's a lot of them. There's like a lot of holes you can see right there in the side, all kinds of little holes. So once I get all that fixed, I'm gonna come here with some paint and paint it, and it's actually gonna be painted white. So yeah, so just got the boards to put down to, you know, finish the flooring. I'll have to get some flooring. I'm probably gonna get some of that vinyl plank flooring. I don't know if you've ever heard that before, but it sticks on there. It's little pieces you put. I think it has little ridges where they connect into each other, I think. I haven't bought them yet. My neighbor Mike is suggesting vinyl plank, and I'm just gonna go with it because he knows what he's talking about, right? So that'll be next. So the flooring, then the cover, which will be the vinyl plank. And then I'm putting up curtains over here. I've already bought the curtains. They're just, on a regular curtain rod. They're gonna be gray, light blocking curtains. And then I'm gonna put in two little kind of storage things. One is right down here at the bottom. That's how long I just put it down there to measure it. So it's gonna be that long, and it's gonna be like this big. And it's just gonna be kind of like a chest. You just open it up. So that's gonna be one of the storage things, and it'll also separate out the entryway from the actual living room. You could say living room. And then I'm gonna do one just exactly like it beneath the bed. You see how there's that big area beneath the bed? There actually used to be one there, but I had to tear it out so we could do the floor. So that'll be all the storage really I have, other than what's already here. I hope this weekend, today's Thursday, I hope this weekend that I can get my neighbor to come and help me again. But I don't know, it's just like, it's hard for me to ask, because I've already used his time the last 2 weekends, and I'm like almost embarrassed to ask, because he works all week. He should have some time on the weekend to do what he wants. And I guess I just imagine that he has in his mind, like, oh God, I hope he doesn't ask me to work on the trailer this weekend. But I really need to get this flooring done, and I can't do it myself, because those sheets, 4x8 of pressure treated wood, I can't even pick them up. I mean, they're pretty heavy. Okay, I can pick them up if I really tried, but just moving them from the front to the back, nah. And then of course cutting them, and he knows how to cut everything exactly perfectly, and measure everything exactly right. And I need him to help me do the floor. But once he does the floor, I can probably do the vinyl planking myself. And I can I can build the storage units, and I can do the painting, I can put up the curtains, and I can do most of it myself. But I need to get past the flooring, because so much of it depends on the flooring. So much, like I can't put in the storage things until I get the flooring, because it needs to be bolted down. All right, well, thanks for joining me. I just wanted to give you an update, and I have talked your ear off now. So join me again, and next time you do, I will have made some more progress.